Alright, today I'm going to be showcasing my final Kashtira Tearlament deck profile before the new support comes out. So let's go ahead and get into it. So to start off, triple unicorn. Card's the best starter. Search birth, that way when you're milling, you can just bring out a Fenrir or itself, and then that puts you into your rank 7 plays. And then if you have this on board, and then you make like your kit and stuff, if they decide they want to like Bestial or anything, you just get to rip out their extra deck monsters too, so it's really good. Continuing on, we got triple Fenrir. I mean, this card can contest like a tier board where they have to use a resource before you even start your own Tearlament plays. So it just baits out anything you want it to, or it can hit over anything you need it to hit over. Card's super solid, banishes the die 5 face down, any face up card. Searches unicorn for follow up. Card overall, really good. Moving on to the Tearlament monsters, pretty standard lineup. We got the triple Sheeran, triple Havness. I mean, there's nothing to say. They're just standard lineups. Triple Merly, and then we're playing double Rhino. Yeah, you could play the third Rhino, but it doesn't really come up that much, if I'm being honest. Plus, sometimes you just don't even want to waste your normal summon on Rhino. You want to use it for like Merly, that way you can make a sprint line if you miss or anything. Which I guess this is a guarantee name, but sometimes, you just got to play around Bestials. Alright, moving on. We are playing Ishizu in here, so we're playing triple Keldo, triple Medora. We can shuffle back and make sure our opponent can't play. Along with two Agito. I upped the Agito count because against rogue strategies, it's just too good to mill 10 against them. Along with triple Killbeck. The reason why these aren't like maxed out or anything is because since we are playing Kashtiras, we don't want bodies on board going into our turn. That's also why, like in the side deck, I play Droplet, so I can Droplet these monsters off and start Kashtira plays. It's kind of like the same thing with like Hadness, except that it's a tier name, so we play that at 3. But really solid cards though. We have 2 Chaos Hunter in the mains to wrap up our monsters. This card's really good. You can normal summon it off of a Kashtira Birth, gets to level 7. Pretty much if this hits the field, I don't think you should lose the game against like Tier or Runic or anything, because your opponent can't banish cards. So yeah, you just normal summon this at the beginning of your combo. You don't have to worry about Bestials. You could mill against your opponent and not worry about being shuffled back. Meanwhile, you can shuffle back their monsters. This card's actually really good. It's been working out pretty good for me. I'm probably gonna make a regular tier deck profile, and this will probably be in my side deck. It just overperforms too much for me personally. Moving on to spells, we got triple planet, 1 scream, and then we got double birth. You can play birth at 1. I just like to either open this or unicorn, that way my Kashtira plays are at least live. Plus if you mill 1, there's still 1 in deck. And then like people catch on real quick that birth is like just getting you so much resource in matches. So I always like to play 2 because they like to out the first one so fast, just because it does so much. Yeah, like I don't know. I think 2 birth is fine, but like I said, you can cut down to 1 if you don't want to break out, if you think it's a brick. Power spells. I'm just gonna go for the Terraform and Instant Fusion. Full combo, pretty much a full combo piece. They're just broken cards. Trap cards. We got the 1 Solic, 1 Crime. You could side the Crime. I liked it in the main just for there's a lot of people just main decking board breakers this format, so Crime's just a good way to stop that. And then against rogue strategies, you just get to send a card and you can probably combo from there. And then I'm also playing triple Imperm in the main. This card has just won me so many duels lately. Like literally normal summon Robina, Impermanent, opponent passes. Like it does happen. The card's just so good. And then like even going into a Flutter board, if you just hit this on the barrier statue, you can special, or like even the M-Pen, you can go for your Kashtira and Unicorns to win. And you just go in, beat over, search birth, and you're just going off to the races from there. But overall, that was the main deck. It was 42 cards. Like I said, you can easily cut some cards. You can just cut like a Birth, a Knights of 41, and then you don't have to play Chaos Hunter in the main or anything, but that's just what I liked. 41 or 42 weren't that really good for me. Moving on to the Etcher deck. There's probably like 1 or 2 cards I could have changed in here that could have won me a lot more games, but we'll talk about that in a sec. So for our links, we got Sprin, Elf, and Dark. I haven't been making Sprin that much, if I'm being honest, because I don't know, I just haven't been opening really as much, I don't think. But in theory, this is the best one. You can always cut Elf. Honestly, I would cut Elf for the Earth Charmer, because sometimes you just open like Kashtira Ishizu instead of Kashtira Tearlament. And having that Charmer to take a monster then go into Sprin just helps out so much. But yeah, I'd probably cut the Elf for the Earth Charmer. Let's go on to our Etsy's. We got Abyss Dweller, Babushka, number 60 Dugaris, the Kashtira Shangri-La, number 89 Minehacker, and Zeus. I'd probably change the Kashtira guy to Big Eye. It probably could have won me a lot more games. I almost decked someone out with face down cards, so Minehacker is like insane of a card. Like being able to rip and like it just stays on board as like a protection thing, because like if you have this up and you still have like a Fenrir because you didn't have a combo to make, you know, like that or anything else too. That's just being on field and banishing stuff face down is insane off of the top of the deck. Zeus for clearing boards. Dweller. I don't think I made this card once. I mean, it's really good, obviously. It's a Floodgate. But I just never had like a Dweller into Zeus line to make. Buska, really good card. I mean, your opponent just passes, honestly. I'm playing Dagaris. It was the special summon back like my Chaos Hunter if I milled one for free and whatnot, which I did do. It worked great. And then also the double of the attack of a monster. If you go against like a Psychic End Punisher and like the thing's like 6,000 or 7,000 attack, you can just go like Dugaris on like one of your other Tearlament big names or something, and just doubles the attack. And you can just hit over if you need to. Card was really solid. I guess it could also be Redoer, but in this variant of Tearlament, it just won't come up as much. Moving on to fusions, we got the standard Mud Dragon, Garua, Juxtapelia, Kit, Rhinoheart, or Cloudheart, and Rukalos. Out of these ones, you got to keep Mud Dragon, even though your only target for it is Chaos Hunter, which I guess like depending on your playstyle, you could cut it, but I liked it because it's just a 4 and it helps you make your Etsy's, and the Etsy's are just broken. You got to play Juxtapelia, the card's just broken. I mainly use Garua as like an OTK line, just because like with the field spell it hits for 4k if you can clear the other monsters, so you can make this like, yeah, just big. But pretty much like the field spell, this goes like 35. You can like do Gar's double its attack. It's like 7k, and you just beat over anything you need to. But yep, that was the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know any thoughts in the comments. Like I said, this is probably the last Kashtira Tearlament deck profile I'm doing before the new support. So go ahead and drop a comment. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.